And now tonight, a story about the power of one. One 12-year-old boy who is helping our troops overseas.
Here's Eyewitness News reporter Jeremy Brilliant tonight. He's got the story of a young man who is helping serve those who are serving their country in a very special way.
With the precision of a military operation,
flown over a base.
Tables are set.
And these were the only thing left salvageable in the Humvee, and they gave them to me. So that's pretty special.
And lots of military memorabilia is put on display. Lemonade at this lemonade stand is almost an afterthought.
Would you like to buy a glass of lemonade?
But with each cup,
you want some lemonade?
And each dollar collected,
thank you.
The goal of serving those who serve is one step closer.
Is it pretty good?
Yeah, it's great. You want one, I'll buy you one.
Okay.
I'll buy you two, three, four.
That's all right.
Because I know where the money's going.
The money is going to buy these items, packed in boxes and shipped overseas. During weekly trips to the Portland, Indiana post office,
hello, Joe.
Hi.
Joe Hilty and his father ship off care packages, all sent to U.S. servicemen and women all over the world.
I started this 2 years ago, and we send care packages to troops overseas, and we raise the money by selling lemonade.
This is the inspiration some of these soldiers need to keep going every single day, and Joe does it. Started at 10 years old. I'm thinking, you know, what was I thinking about 10 years old? It sure wasn't someone fighting for the country, you know. So he's just an inspiration for us.
It all began with one single box to a family friend. Then Joe had an idea. Send another care package to a complete stranger, a random soldier, sailor, or Marine. After that, he was hooked.
I said, Mom, I want to keep doing this. And she said, we can't afford this.
And I actually thought that would be the end of it. But he came up with the idea of starting a lemonade stand.
Need 2 glasses?
That blossomed into a full-blown family ministry called Lemonade for Soldiers. They've set up shop at festivals and fairs, and in downtown Portland, where Joe Hilty has become a household name.
Yeah, it's pretty hard not to be proud of a young man like that.
I don't even know if proud's the right word. I think we need to have a new word, something beyond proud.
There's $50.
Thank you.
His efforts are paying off. He's raised more than $15,000, sending some 500 care packages to the troops.
Dear Joe, thank you so much for your care package. And
he's received countless letters of appreciation.
God bless you and your family.
Unit patches, flags, military commendations.
It just feels great.
All tokens of appreciation from those serving their country.
Get it from a stranger, it's fantastic because you know there's somebody there that really cares for you. And caring's what it's all about, caring and sharing. And Joe does a real good job of this.
Here you go. Thank you.
His mission is never really complete.
I stopped counting at 125.
And like clockwork, family and friends packed up for the day.
Great things in store for him?
I think so.
I think so. He's already done great things.
Proving a simple idea and a whole lot of lemonade can do good.
How many Joe Hiltys do you need?
You can never get enough. You can never have enough.
Because it takes true leadership to make things happen, even if the leader isn't even a teenager.
Here you go.
Jeremy Brilliant, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.
Wow, way to go, Joe. He accepts donations and words of support on the Lemonade for Soldiers Facebook page, and we've got a link for you tonight on WTHR.com.
Yeah, well, we said that it was one person, but you can see so many people coming together in a team to make a difference.
To make a difference, and then the people that are donating and then help send the packages.
You know, Mom and Dad got to drive the van.
That's
to and
right.
from. He's only 12.